My inspiration was that we could establish a community that offered choices in housing and care for the aged population.
When Mary Louise Sales and her business partner Judy Brogren purchased a small, struggling nursing home called Cedar Manor in 1988, their vision was to create a community that would offer a continuum of care for their residents while meeting the changing needs of aging seniors, all on one campus.
That was an era when more and more women were becoming entrepreneurs, and the federal government, the HOT programs were looking for women who were eager to get into business. Cedar Hill had been a nursing home for probably 25 years. It was known as Cedar Manor, and it was originally a home, a regular home, with many rooms, and it had become a nursing home in the 60s, but otherwise it was in very poor condition. But it had a wonderful piece of land across from the Connecticut River at the base of Mount Escutney. And when my partner and I looked at it, we saw the potential for perhaps developing a community that had more than a nursing home.
In 1994, we did open the new nursing home. At the time, we needed a lot of help financially. After all, we were just two middle-aged women with a little bit of savings and a big dream.
I was in my 50s. It's kind of an interesting story how this all came about, because I never was thinking of buying a place. But the night security guard made rounds, and he would stop by and say hello to me. "How you doing, Mary?" Unbeknownst to me, he worked for a real estate agency in Claremont. And one night he said to me, "Mary, there's a couple of small nursing homes for sale in the area. You really should have your own place." After coming over here a couple of times, a vision came to me. A really comfortable nursing home with all of the modern amenities, but not too big, where you can really get to know your residents and they don't feel like they're in a great big hospital or institution. I really think it's important that people who come to live in nursing homes and assisted living are able to continue living and enjoying life. I think it's important for the staff to get to know the residents as people who have led a full life probably for many years, and then with health beginning to fail, they've had to have the care provided by others. But they still have, many of them, the potential to get some enjoyment out of life. I think we're kind of right here, sort of at a crossroads between New Hampshire and Vermont, where, you know, we're between some really lovely towns, and it's pretty accessible to people because of the highway so close.
The Cedar Hill community offers a continuum of care that includes independent and assisted living at the Village, residential care at Victorian House, short and long-term rehabilitation and nursing care at Cedar Hill Healthcare, and specialized memory care at our secure, state-of-the-art Judith Brogren Memory Care Center.
People can come here when they're fairly independent and get the basic supportive services of meals, housekeeping, transportation, activities, etc. And maybe they don't need any personal care. They can take care of themselves. Well, that's wonderful. But as they stay here and they age in place, then there usually comes a time when they might need help. Patricia was a journalist, business reporter for the Philadelphia Inquirer, a big newspaper in Philadelphia. She had been coming up to meet with me on a regular basis. As time went on, she came up more frequently for longer periods, just to begin to get her feet into the nitty-gritty of running a nursing home. She began to be more involved, and I became more semi-retired. She's been the administrator, I think, about 3 years now. 3 or 4 years, yes. And in those 3 or 4 years, she has had 2 deficiency-free state surveys and achieved 5-star. So I guess I've always in my career really looked for a challenge, and that's what excites me and gets me motivated. And I've enjoyed being able to achieve what we've achieved here. It's been a lot of hard work, mentally and physically hard work, no doubt about it. I think improving the standards of care and the quality of life, has always been part of our mission.
Under Patricia's care, Cedar Hill continues to provide a level of service that supports all the needs of its aging seniors so that they can continue to live and enjoy life.
So we're focused on excellence, and that's very important to us.